Hey everybody, welcome back to Where You Jamming. I'm your host Chris Owen. This is a show where we talk about the music that shapes us, challenges us, and at the end of every episode asking each guest one simple question. What are you jamming? Today I'm joined by Lee Buford from The Body, a band that started out in Arkansas punk spaces and grew into one of the most uncompromising and collaborative projects in heavy music. We talk about how The Body's sound has evolved over time, why collaboration is such a big part of the creative process, and what it's like trying to tour and make experimental music in the current landscape without standing off the edges. We also get into gear, not in a spreadsheet way, but in a how do you capture something this massive on record and then translate it to the live room way. Plus punk ethics, Fugazi is a formative influence in the constant push and pull between artistic freedom and expectations. You're hearing Careless and Warmed by The Body underneath this, heavy, patient, not particularly interested in meeting you halfway. Alright, here's my conversation with Lee. Hi Lee, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone who's listening?
Hey, how's it going? I'm Lee Buford.
Alright, yeah, I've been listening to, I've been aware of you guys for a long time, The Body, but I want to hear, how did you and Chip get together, start The Body?
We're both from Arkansas. He's a few years older than me, but we met in Little Rock, where we both lived, but started the band in Fayetteville. When both of us were he had graduated, but we both went to the University of Arkansas he got a degree, I didn't get a degree, but that's where we started the band.
Yeah, I'm seeing online that it was in Providence.
No, we didn't. We started the band in Arkansas, but I lived in Providence for like 12 years, and Chip lived there for a little bit, but he lived in Philly for a while. So yeah, basically when we left Arkansas, I went up to New England. He went to Philly, but we had the band still.
Where you at right now?
But then, now I'm in Connecticut, but basically Providence. I'm back.
You're gonna get that bomb cyclone here in a second, because we're snowed in over here in Kansas City. Yeah, so you're probably used to it.
Yeah.
I grew up in Texas, so I grew up in Texas, so this is this extreme cold is still new to me. So I'm like, what the fuck? But so when you guys started the band, The Body, what was your vision?
I don't know. I think it was more. I guess it was more of a punk band, kind of.
Yeah.
But we didn't really have much vision besides just. The songs were a lot faster, a lot shorter. But yeah, I think it was kind of just a weird punk band. But that only lasted a little bit, and then we kind of went into our own thing pretty quickly.
So I talked to Brian from Thou a couple weeks ago, and he described Thou as a punk band. Would you describe The Body the same way?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we grew up in the punk scene.
Yeah.
And even though our music may not sound like it, I mean, politically and how we do things is still
for sure.
Yeah.
So I guess this is gonna be kind of a heady question maybe. Was there you think about the early days, what feels different in the band now versus then? Besides the sound, is there a way you guys operate that's much different than back in 1999 when you guys started up?
Yeah, I mean, I think once we realized how the studio works, and that opened up a lot of stuff for us. So I think we're, I think we think about things differently now as far as we're not as limited, I think.
Yeah, sure. So was there a moment when you realized the band was The Body wasn't just a band, an evolving entity? Because you guys just, it's definitely harsh music for some. I love it personally, but I don't play it for my wife when she's around. So yeah. So especially these last couple records, you had this just sense of unsettling and unease, which I love, by the way. Is that something you guys think about, or is it something you be putting the voice together? It sounds fucking cool.
I mean, yeah, I think we think about it. but it also like I mean, now it kind of comes pretty natural the way we
Yeah.
operate, especially in the studio. But yeah, there's always like a kind of push and pull of like making it very abrasive and trying to also make it like melodic, which is like
Yeah.
when it works, it's great.
Yeah.
When we can pull
S-
it off.
So, I do want to talk a little bit about the crying out things, and I want to get into the intensive care stuff. So, what's different between working with just you and you and Chip, and then like someone like intensive care or disfig? Because you guys, the collaborative albums, fucking like a fuck ton of them. I love that. Like, there's so much
Yeah.
collaborative. So, like, is that a spirit you guys want to do in the body? Like, you guys just want to work as many people as possible?
Yeah. I mean, it's also like, once, like, to be honest, once we figured out that like people were interested and we were able to like go in the studio and make it work financially.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, it's also like a punk thing. We're used to like, growing up having to like save up money to like record.
yeah.
And if we don't have to do that now, I feel like we should like take advantage of it.
Sure.
Well,
You may have answered this on mic, but have you had a favorite collaborative effort you worked on?
um, I mean, a lot of them are so different that
Y-
I like all of them
Hard
for
to,
like
yeah,
different reasons.
yeah,
And also,
yeah,
we always do them with our friends. So it's
yeah,
always fun to like just hang out with everyone.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Um,
I don't know if I have a favorite one. Um, but I have, but they're all,
yeah,
I like all of them for different reasons because it's like different
yeah, sure.
friends.
Yeah, well, I'm the big in the one with that one, Full of Hell, and the new intensive care stuff. I've been listening to that like on repeat on my end.
All
Um,
right.
so, so when you were what was the spark behind? Was it a planned thing? Like, did you contact them? Contact you? How'd they come together?
The collabs.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
with intensive care. Yeah.
Well, the intensive care, we've been friends with them forever,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
we just talked about like working together a bunch. And we've done like we did a tour, um, with us in uniform on tour, like a
Mhm.
collab on the collab tour, and intensive care came on that. And maybe that's where we got the idea for it. I don't know. We've been
It-
friends with them for so long; it's hard to say
yeah.
like
Sure.
when it started.
So, I'm gonna talk a little about gear for a second. Is there something that you need when you're creating a record that, like, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't need to be like musical equipment. It's like something you need when you're creating a record, like to function, or that you think is essential to the body when it comes to sound.
I mean, we have to have our friend Seth who records everything. Like we have to, he's got to be there, or else like
Yeah.
we can't pull it off. I mean, yeah, I mean we've worked with Seth so much that we've recorded other stuff with other people.
Hmm.
It just like it just feels so different. And even like in other bands recording with other people, yeah, it just feels like bizarre to like not have Seth. I mean, we're just like he's like basically like the third member or
Yeah, yeah. That's what to say that. So it sounds like a
yeah.
third member of the band. Yeah. Okay. So like, he's easy to producing. Is he just like pushing you guys to do more or different, that sort of thing?
Um yeah, it's not that he's like producing as much. I mean, I guess he is in a way, but I think it's just like he knows what we're trying to do and he's worked with us so long that it's like kind of comes natural of yeah, it's like a lot of stuff he does like just knowing that that's the direction we'll be going in, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So I got a question for you. When it comes to actually where you live. So do you think that like your geography where you live like influences to the music you guys write? I mean, you're Connecticut. I'm not where Chip is, but like, does it influence your songwriting at all? You think?
I don't think so because we tour so
Okay.
much, but I think that does play a part in it. I mean, definitely when
Yeah.
we first started out, it's not so much that we knew what we wanted to sound like. I think it's more,
Uh-huh.
and I think this goes for now too, is what we didn't want to sound like.
Yeah.
And, and like being on tour, you see a lot of bands, you see like, um, because I don't, at home, I listen to like the stuff I want to listen to, and like I don't really interact with anyone else besides my wife. Um,
Yeah.
so being on tour, it's like you see everyone, you see like the shirts people are wearing, what everyone's
Yeah.
like into, what people are listening to. And yeah, just like being exposed to like more music, me and Chip
Okay.
are usually not into it.
Yeah. So like, if you were like, if you don't think like you grew up in a pastel beach town, it'd be different.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. 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 That works for me. Um.
Yeah.
So a lot of your music feels like just grief and always anxiety, all melting together. Um. Is this what happens when you and Chip get together and make more music? Is that what just comes out of you? Like just because it's always just yeah, it's always spooky a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it is like what comes natural to us, but I don't
Mhm.
know. I mean, at this point, I don't know if it's because we're just used to doing that or
Yeah.
what, but
Yeah.
or if like how much of it is like a cathartic thing for us.
Yeah.
Because when me and Chip are together, it's not, we have a lot of fun. Like we're
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
uh
And that's the type of the catharsis, though. Like you get there and you
yeah.
able to see work something out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I mean, yeah, I think we both have like as he would say, a negative worldview. But as far as like our personal lives and like our
Mhm.
personal relationships with people are very good. But yeah, so it's like it is more like an outward
Yeah.
expression as more of um like a personal like in the sense of like our day-to-day lives, who we interact with. It's not like we're like angry people.
So, I mean, you guys tour a lot. Do you feel like that's a hard thing to nowadays, especially like when it's all digital and there's nothing really there? Like touring is the only way that you can, I guess, eke out a living. But what would you, I guess, advise for the people who are about to hit the road for the first time as a band?
Oh, I mean, I can't imagine like touring, yeah, nowadays. I
Yeah.
mean, everything's just so expensive and like I've thought about I mean, me and Chip are pretty old at this point, and I've been touring since I was like, I think 17 is when I went on my first tour, and I'm
Yeah.
48 now.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, I can't even imagine like what it would be like to like start from scratch and like go at it again. It seems very tough.
Yeah. It's super gnarly. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna guess you guys don't really care about what people think of what you write, but do you ever think about the fans in that process?
Um, no,
Besides
because
the
I
fact that
think,
I wonder what they'll think, but I'm sure like you go out there and you're like, we're gonna write what we want to write, you know?
yeah, I mean, I think luckily, I feel like people who do like us like the fact that we kind of do whatever we want.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, so I think we're fortunate in that sense. I don't think anyone expects us to do a certain thing, which is a good place to be musically because yeah, it'd be miserable to have to like play the same record over and
oh
over
yeah,
again and like keep
yeah,
making
for
the same
sure.
records. Um, so yeah, I think a lot of people are turned off by it, but those aren't the people that, like us. So,
You weren't
what are you
listening in
gonna,
the first place.
yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. So, when it comes to performing live, like, do you have a hard time? Do you ever have a difficult time figuring out how you're gonna translate what you have on record live, or do you guys just fucking do it?
No, I mean, that's definitely the hardest part
Yeah,
of because we write everything basically in the studio
yeah, yeah.
with like no regard. I mean, the last couple of records, we've kind of thought more about like, how can we play this live?
Hmm.
Um, so they're more stripped down, I think.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's definitely the hardest thing is trying to figure out how to play it live with just two people and
yeah,
also with so many like different like backing tracks and studio stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing to pull off. And like that's the biggest challenge and like what we're always trying to like tinker with to like figure out how to make it like work live.
Yeah, I was watching that that performance you did with Disfig on Audio Tree, and
Yeah.
Chip didn't pick up a whole guitar the whole time, so it's just yeah, that
Yeah.
was a really interesting. Obviously, just the noise that's made on the records. I mean, they could be they're it's abrasive, it's fucking baller, but I'm like, did guitar make that sound? I have no clue what made that sound, which is awesome. I mean, I love that part of it.
Yeah, and I mean, on that tour, we were playing the, like, backing tracks for a lot of the stuff just because I
Yeah,
mean, there's so much
yeah,
stuff. Um, and that, it sounded basically like the record. I think that's, like, the most accurate, like, live thing we've done as far as, like, to the record.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, it's one of those things where it's like Chip could either play guitar or he could do the noise stuff,
yeah,
and it's like,
yeah,
you can't
yeah.
can't do both. So you gotta pick one. So yeah, you pick the noise stuff on that one.
On the crying out of things, what was I guess the most important piece of gear for you? For you in general?
I mean, gear-wise, it's like Chip's guitar setup. I can play like any
Okay.
drums and make it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
sound good.
yeah,
But Chip's guitar rig is pretty, like, specific.
yeah. I'm reading is it this is telling me this is true. Did you play with Blue Man Group for a little bit in Manhattan?
No, no, no. Our friend Bo wrote that on our Wikipedia page.
I fucking love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Bo has made a couple of videos for us.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Um,
Awesome.
but yeah, he had a thing for a while where he was changing a lot of people's Wikipedia pages.
I would appreciate being awesome. You could just have me fucking to fuck with me the whole time. I got some weird questions for you. See if you want to answer these. You don't have to. If you
Yeah,
could
lay it on
score in
me.
any movie, okay, I gotcha. If you could score any movie genre, rom com, western, cyberpunk, which one would you absolutely ruin in the best way?
Uh, I mean, I think obviously the easy answer for us would be horror.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think we could do that. And like we've had a couple of people write us about putting songs in like horror movies.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think that unfortunately, I think that's the only one we could really fit in.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to hear a rom com scored by the body. That'd be,
I mean, yeah,
oh,
I would love the challenge.
yeah. So, if someone forced you to make a happy body record, what would that even sound like?
Um, I don't know.
Would
I
it be
mean, I
slightly
think
less
that
miserable?
yeah, I mean, I think really like I think a lot of it is just like the guitar tone and
Yeah,
Chip's vocals.
yeah,
If those were like played on, if Chip played a different guitar setup, I
yeah,
don't think that a lot of it would be I mean, if you strip back all the noise and stuff, a
yeah.
lot of the
Sure.
songs are pretty melodic.
Yeah. So, let's pretend that you made all the music you and Chip made. It's in a vacuum, and someone found that you were making music. What would you tell them you guys sound like?
I mean, yeah, it's so like whenever people ask me this, it's so tough because it's like, like the Big Brave record sounds nothing like the Full of Hell collabs, or even our records, like
Yeah.
No One Deserves Happiness doesn't really sound anything like the last record. So it's kind of, I mean, I guess it's like very heavy abrasive music. I think that's
Yeah.
like the through line through a lot of it,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yes.
not always. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What's the weirdest compliment a fan has given you?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Uh, yeah, I don't know what the weirdest one is. I don't really know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also
That's fair.
Chip is also like the face of the band, so most people talk to him,
Oh
to
yeah.
be honest.
um, if you collaborate with anyone totally outside of, I guess, your world, like a pop star, a jazz legend, a rapper, what would be the funniest choice you think? And even ones you want to do. Yeah.
Funniest? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know what the funniest would be. Um, but yeah, who knows? I don't know.
I mean,
Funniest? I
maybe
have no idea.
I
Yeah, I
might
mean,
even
it could
see a
be.
split you and Olivia Rodrigo or something like that.
Yeah, I mean that would. Yeah, something like that would definitely be the funniest and
Yeah.
probably the most fun. To be honest.
Yeah. That'd be fucking wild to see. Uh,
Yeah.
So when you look at it, is there anything you haven't touched you'd like to try as a band?
Um, I mean, I'm sure there is,
Uh-huh.
but I think it's more just like, like a time thing. Like when we did all the waters, we had the choir and everything, and I would love to like do another record in that regard with like that much time put into it.
Yeah.
'Cause I think that record took us over a year of like,
Jesus, yeah.
um, not like, I mean, probably the most time put into the record, like a
Uh-huh.
year, pretty consistently working on it. Um, but yeah, I would love to like be able to do that again, like put that
Yeah.
much time and like into something. So hopefully, yeah, next time we go in, hopefully we can do that. I feel like we've slowed down, I think, a good amount. So maybe, yeah, we will have the time to do that again.
Yeah, I'm just looking at your discography. I'm like, have you slowed down since 2011? Like, it
I
just seems
mean,
like
yeah, it feels like we have. I mean, we're about to go to the studio. Chip's actually going to be here tonight because we go back in
yeah.
the studio uh,
Nice.
to do a collab record with our friends in Cell Genesis.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
yeah,
I
that'll
was
be
about to ask you what you guys are working on now. So
yeah. So we
yeah,
start that recording the 15th, I think.
nice.
Um, so yeah, that'll be the next thing we got going out.
All right, I gotta ask you, man. What are you jamming?
Nowadays,
Uh huh.
I mean, I'm always listening to. I mean, a lot of. To be honest, I listen to a lot of the same stuff I listened to when I was like 19.
Sure. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so like a lot of like alternative music from like mid 90s,
Uh
REM, Teenage Fan Club, stuff like that.
huh.
Um, but new stuff,
yeah.
I mean, I love that Geese record. Everyone loves the Geese record.
Yeah. 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 It's
Uh,
fucking baller. Right? It's all. Yeah.
yeah, I do like that a lot. Um, then listen to the new Rosalia some.
uh
Um, the new Charlie XCX song is really good.
yeah.
The one with John Cale. Um, but yeah, I feel like most of the stuff I listen to is like
Yeah.
the same stuff I've always listened to since I was
Yeah.
like a teenager.
So
Um,
what was the I guess the record that brought you into more heavy music? Like I guess like what was the gateway?
um, probably Fugazi. Like they
Oh,
got like,
they're my favorite
you know,
band. Right? Fugazi's my favorite band. So
yeah. I
yeah.
saw, because I got into punk when I was really, really young.
Yeah.
Um, I got into like punk and hip hop kind of about the
Mhm.
same time.
Yeah. They kinda have
Uh,
like they kinda have a hand they kind of mixed together a little
yeah, I
bit,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, they're definitely like have grooves.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so I actually got, I mean, this is like shows my age, but I was a fan of Minor Threat before
Oh,
Fugazi
sure, yeah,
was a
ooh.
band,
Yeah.
was even a band.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so then, yeah, when Fugazi came out, like, yeah, I think that is what probably turned me on the most about, yeah,
Yeah,
this kind of music. And also the way, like, to go from like punk style to like kind of a hodgepodge of different styles.
yeah.
I think was, yeah, definitely influential to me.
I mean, well, I really wanna thank you for talking to me. I had a great time talking to you.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Yeah. Sorry
Yeah,
it
yeah.
took so long to get
Oh,
together.
no worries, man. Alright, that was my episode with Lee Buford from The Body. Thanks, Lee, for the time, the insight, for continuing to make music that absolutely refuses to be normal about anything. Hearing Into the Line by The Body underneath this, which feels appropriate and also a little on the nose, but we're going with it. If you liked this episode, let me know. If you didn't, that's fine too. Either way, tell me what you're jamming in the comments, drop me a line, all that shit. I'm Chris, and this is When You're Jamming. Thanks for spending time with me.